Hi everybody, it's Mama D. Welcome back to my channel, Mama D Reacts, and we're going to look at the third episode of The Watchmen. It's entitled, She Was Killed by Space Junk. So, no idea what's going to happen, hard to explain what happened, you really ought to watch the show, but Sister Knight is played by Regina King, and she is an undercover cop. There was a incident called the White Night on Christmas Eve several years ago where the white supremacist organization called the 7th Cavalry attacked all the police officers in their homes. I think there were like 40 people that they broke in their homes and shot them. Some died, some didn't. Regina didn't die, Sister Knight. And so she went undercover then. And all the cops have to wear masks because of this. And they also have to ask for permission to use their guns. So they're up against hardened criminals, and they just have to, like the first episode, the officer got multiple gunshot wounds because it took too long to get his gun out. So I think that's utterly ridiculous. Like I said, my husband's a retired deputy marshal, and if he had asked to use his, he never did have to use his gun, thank God. But that's just, they're like targets sitting there waiting to get picked off. It's ridiculous. But anyway, that's the way it is in this reality. Thank God it's not in our reality. And at the end, they had killed the police chief, Don Johnson. They had strung him up. And the old black guy in the wheelchair, who we found out last episode, is Sister Knight's grandpa. He was the one on the first episode, little boy at the beginning, when they showed the destruction of Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1921, where the KKK came into town. It was the most prosperous black town in the United States, and basically burned it to the ground and killed all the people. So I didn't know about it until my daughter had told me about it, but most people didn't know about it, which is amazing that we didn't teach that in history class. Our history classes are ridiculous too. We're trying to tear down history that happened so we don't have to, look at it because it's offensive. Well, it's offensive, and yeah, it was offensive, but we need to know about that, so we need to know our history so we don't repeat it. So that's my rant on that. So let's get going on this episode and see what happens here.
One moment while we connect you to the true SAS orbital array. Stand by for connection to Mars antenna in 5, 4, 3, 2. Uplink complete.
And Dr. Manhattan is on Mars. That's one of the characters from the book and from the movie.
Dr. Manhattan is listening.
Hey, it's me again. I've got a joke. Stop me if you've heard this one. There's this guy. He's a bricklayer. And he's really good at it. He's a real master of his craft. Because he's precise. Every brick has its place.
She's FBI.
Hey, why you arrest me? He's a hero!
He's not a hero! He's a fucking joke.
How you fucking think?
Oh.
Senator Kane.
Agent Blake. Sorry to bother you at home. I left 3 messages at your office.
I wasn't at my office.
Clearly. I heard you caught the Revenger. Congrats.
Just Revenger, no the. I got him last month. Today was Mr. Shadow.
Oh, shit, Blake. On behalf of the American taxpayer, thank you for keeping our streets safe from rich assholes playing dress up.
Yep.
You're quite welcome.
Can I peek?
Watch your fingers.
Oh, that's who he's feeding the rat.
What's his name?
Who?
The Owl.
Who? That's his name.
Ah!
Ask him yourself.
Who?
Can you get someone to take care of him while you're out of town?
Am I going out of town, Joe?
Tomorrow, the deputy director is going to send you down to Tulsa to take lead on an investigation.
And you know this?
Because I asked him to.
Uh-huh. What am I investigating?
The murder.
Chief of police got hung.
Hanged.
Hmm.
You knew him?
Little. He's a good man. His wife ran my Senate campaign. Folks assume the 7th Cavalry did it.
But that's not what you assume.
7K always takes credit when they kill a cop, and not a peep from them on this.
You think it was vigilante?
Sure could be.
Why?
Call it professional jealousy. Vigilantes already see cops as the enemy. Now they got mask and D on
Well,
top.
maybe you shouldn't have put the cops in masks, Joe.
It works. Crime's down 80% in Tulsa since we passed DOPA. And other cities...
You called it DOPA?
The Defense of Police Act. And it's such a great acronym that other cities want to jump on board and pilot it. Now, someone's trying to start a war, and if they do, it all goes to shit.
And you don't get to be president.
Ah. That's what he's looking for.
You know, Lori, President can pardon anybody he wants. Anybody. He could even get your owl out of that cage.
Ah.
7th Cavalry. Apparently it's Custer's last stand thing, but who gives a shit? They're just a clan with different masks. They first popped up after the Victims of Racial Violence Act was passed. African Americans come to Tulsa to claim the benefits. They buy land, start businesses, and we all know how accommodating white folks are when people of color dare to prosper. Coordinated simultaneous attacks at the homes of Tulsa PD. Not just the cops, their families too. Only a few survivors, including Judd Crawford. A couple of others get shot and stay. The rest of the force quits. And there's no way to recruit new cops because how do you guarantee the cavalry won't just do it again?
Right.
Enter Senator Gideon. Y'all can fight fire with fire. Y'all can fight mass with mass. Bright yellow. So, the cops hide the faces and the bad guys don't know where they live. And who doesn't want a secret identity? Peace returns to Tulsa until last week. Cut to Chief Judd Crawford in a tree. H-A-N-G.
I-N-G.
Blake's running point. Jet's on the tarmac. You're all wheels up in 2 hours, so grab your
No,
stuff.
just me.
What?
Tulsa PD's not ready to cooperate if an army of students falls from the sky. I can point out by myself.
Lori, you can't go in there alone.
Fine. I'll take him.
Ah.
If you want to take a look out the window, we've got a bird's eye view of the Millennium Clock.
Look on my works, ye mighty in despair. That's what Lady True said at the groundbreaking for the clock. A shout out to Adrian Veidt after she bought his company. They finally declared him dead. But got a buddy on the Argentina desk who says Veidt got plastic surgery and is now living incognito down there. You knew him, right? Back in the old days when he was Ozymandias.
Back in the old days.
No autograph?
Ah.
Well, you clearly have a hard-on for the past, so
Ah.
what do you want me to sign?
I wrote my graduate thesis on the police strike of '77 when you and your ex were in D.C. And by ex, I mean Dr. Manhattan,
Ooh.
the most powerful being in existence. Sorry for not pretending that I don't know who you are because we're supposed to leave famous people alone, but you brought me here, Agent Blake. And before I was recruited by the FBI to run the slide projector, I had a PhD in history. So,
Okay.
please don't treat me like I'm some kind of fan.
Oh, right.
She said, date Dr. Manhattan.
The pearly gates await our next hero in line for almighty judgment. How'd you do that? Asks Scott. Well, I dropped a giant alien squid on New York. And everybody was so afraid of it, they stopped being afraid of each other.
Hey there!
guys up to? Who the fuck are you? Special Agent Lori Blake. Who the fuck are you? Pirate Jenny.
Red Scare.
Wow. Cool. Sir, I'm with the FBI. Are your civil rights being violated?
Yes, ma'am. These people came to my place of business and they just grabbed me. They didn't read me my rights.
Okay, sorry. I was just kidding. I don't care. I'm looking for someone named Looking Glass.
Looking Glass is in the pod. You expecting him?
I sure hope not.
Hmm.
For the safety of our officers, we're gonna have to put the blindfold back on you before we can send you back.
I know there's a line, but can I go next?
Please don't
What does
touch
this
it.
thing do?
It's complicated.
Try me.
It determines and exposes negative cultural biases to which the suspect might otherwise not admit.
So it's a racist detector.
That's an oversimplification.
Ha!
So I'm guessing all these blindfolded gentlemen and ladies out here are suspected 7th Cavalry?
Yep.
Any of them confessed to murdering your chief?
Not as of yet, no.
She's cracking me up.
Seed stuck there or something. You know, you wear a mirror on your face, people are going to use it.
Yeah.
Or you could just take that silly mask off, Wade.
May I have the control back, please? How may I help you, Agent Blake?
Tell me about your chief's autopsy.
Ligature marks, petechial hemorrhaging, combined asphyxia, and venous congestion. Absolutely zero doubt he was hanged.
Was there a tox screen?
I'm guessing you've read the report, so you know there ain't.
Why ain't there?
No need. Cause of death is clear.
You're right. Totally is. So this raid the other night at the cattle ranch?
I wasn't there.
Yes, I know. But the report says you got the location from a suspect here in the racist detector.
It's not a If you've read the report, you've watched the tapes. And if you've watched the tapes, you know he didn't talk.
Oh, you're smart, Wade. Okay, so who did he give the location to?
Sister Knight obtained the intel in a secondary interrogation.
Was that tall cipher beat the shit out of him?
I did not personally observe any violence against the suspect.
So, this Sister Knight, would that be Angela Abar?
Yes, it would.
She around?
She took a personal day to work on the eulogy for the chief's funeral.
Angela Abar. Lori Blake, FBI. So sorry for your loss. Here, let me give you my card. My pager's on there. So please feel free to give me a buzz. Anti-Vigilante Task Force. You know how you can tell the difference between a masked cop and a vigilante? No. Me neither.
Ooh.
Again, my deepest condolences.
Most of you know the chief and me and I. We both were shot on the same night. So many others died. We were lucky. We knew we may not always be lucky, and we should be prepared. So we made a pact. I told him what I would want him to say at my funeral, and he told me what to say at his. I'm heading for the last roundup. Gonna saddle low, pain for the last time and ride. So long, old pal, this time your tears will dry.
Oh my God, he's gonna blow the church up. Sweet Jesus. No, he's walking right up to him? Oh, my
Don't
God.
fucking move! This device is connected to my heart, so if it stops beating, you're all fucking dead! Senator Joseph King Jr., you are a race traitor and have declared open war on the 7th Cavalry. Surrender yourself or everyone dies! Hey, what did I fucking say?
Just take it easy. I'll do whatever you want.
Do not attempt to fuck.
Whoa! That's gonna blow. Run! Run! Get the hell out! Run! Thank you! Put him in the hole! There you go, good idea. She's the only one got brains. Oh, you put. Woo! Dang! Dang! Stupid ass. But I guess you didn't have any other thing that you could do but shoot him.
Get up in the
Wow.
morning, saving for a son, so that every mouth can be fed. Oh, me Israel.
That said, I'm pleased you enjoyed the tomatoes. All best wishes and encouragement. Adrian White.
Yep, that is one.
They are the heroes. They kept me safe. And I'll be damned if I won't keep fighting to do the same for them.
Why do you think you were targeted by the cavalry?
I reckon it's because nothing scares the terrorists more than someone they can't terrify.
Can you comment on the Russians building an intrinsic field generator?
Guys, when they swarm me in,
How about that coffee now? Where's it go?
Just outside the fence.
I thought he was bluffing. Those fuckers always say the device is rigged to their hearts, and none of them actually take the time to do it. You saved us. Thanks.
Crawford jumped on the grenade. I just gave him a little push.
But you scheduled this funeral so fast. Kind of weird, considering it's an active murder investigation, by the way. But we were literally going to dig him up tomorrow. Your chief was murdered by the 7th Cavalry. I get it. There's a history. But you still have to consider other possibilities, right? If, for instance, I was at the crime scene earlier, and you know what I saw? Tire tracks right at the base of the tree.
Her tire tracks.
What kind of vehicle?
I'm sorry, did I say vehicle? No. No, it was a wheelchair.
Ooh.
I mean, I get how you guys missed it. You know, he was your chief, he was your friend. It's hard to do your job well when you're that close to someone. That's why I'm here.
Wow.
Hey, did you know that he had a secret compartment in his closet?
What?
Yeah, I was over there talking to his wife, and while I was there, I found the secret fucking compartment. Isn't that insane?
Why were you looking in his closet?
Oh, well, when my dad was murdered, they found a secret compartment in his closet, so, you know.
What was in it?
You tell me. What was it?
Ooh.
How the fuck should I know?
Well, his wife told me that you were the only person in that bedroom since he died. And, frankly, you just don't strike me as the fainting type.
Ooh, she's too sneaky.
Okay, I'll tell you. It was a bust. Just a big, naked bust. That's it. However, I think there was something on that bus. I don't know, maybe your pal Judd asked you to get rid of it if something ever happened, or, maybe the two of you were having an affair, which makes no sense because your husband's fucking hot. But whatever it is, this
What?
much I know. Men who end up hanging from trees with secret compartments in their closets tend to think of themselves as good guys.
Mm-hmm.
And those who protect them think they're good guys too. But here's the thing about me, Sister Knight.
Ooh.
I eat good guys for breakfast.
Ooh. Dang. I'm scared.
You just didn't see me. Did I give you a talent, God asks? And the woman looks at God, and she quietly sins. I'm the little girl who threw the brick in the air.
Date Dr. Manhattan?
But we're not really worth giving a shit about anyway, are we?
Recording complete. Thank you for being a platinum user of the Blue Boost Network. Your message will reach Mars in approximately 40 seconds. Good night, and thank you for contacting Dr. Manhattan.
Good night, John.
I'm gonna have to watch the movie again. Damn. Is that Angela's car from last week? Guess Dr. Manhattan did that? Yeah, that's Angela's car that picked up her grandpa last week. Well, that's a little confusing. I think if you saw the movie, she was the chick with the long black hair. I'm sure we'll get it eventually, but that was just a little bizarre. I guess that's why she was talking to him. You can call Dr. Manhattan on those blue phones. If you know her character's name, and that would help a lot, post it below. And please subscribe and click the bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.